Welcome back. Let's turn our attention to the IT sector. It's done well in the last 1 year. The Nifty IT index has given a return of 85%. It's outperformed its peers. It's outperformed the broader markets and the index per se. And right now we're going to talk about a few mid-caps. Sandip Agarwal of Edelweiss has initiated coverage on 3 mid-cap IT companies, Coforge, Birlasoft as well as Firstsource. Sandip, morning, and thanks so much for joining in. You've been bullish about the IT sector for a while now. You've been very vocal about it, and on the mid-cap space, you've been tracking LTI, L&T Technology as well as Mindtree. So now you're looking, going a little lower down in the market cap ladder, and you've picked 3 mid-cap, small-cap companies which have a potential to be multi-baggers. I want you to first start off by talking about Firstsource. It was largely ignored because it was considered a BPM or a BPO type company, a KPO. Can you tell us why it's popped up on your radar and why it looks attractive to you?
So yeah, Rima, very valid questions. And yes, we have just initiated 3 companies before yesterday in last 10 years of my career in Edelweiss, LTI, Mindtree and LTTS. And we have a very strong framework to do that. I will explain you that in a bit. But first I will tell you what we are trying to do with Firstsource, Coforge and Birlasoft. We are not playing these companies. We are playing some 3 disruptions in the global technology space. First disruption which is happening is the disruption which is happening because of the chatbot and other things taking over voice or human interface from the BPO industry. And that is a very secular trend. And I think till now, if you see, there is a big differential between growth in the BPO space between FY6 to FY13 for India. And after that, we have lost in a big way. The growth rates have fallen. We have not done well. And in fact, many big BPOs went away. They got sold and all. Because, clients always preferred the accent of Philippines and other countries versus India. And there were other reasons also. Even they were paying 15-20% higher pricing. But in last 1.5 to 2 years, what has happened everywhere, even if you would have, reached out to your call center of credit card or bank or your number of calls would have gone down drastically because chatbot or, automated AI built intelligence would be giving you options to do that. So I think, again, BPO industry is shifting back to digital or to technology. And in digital and technology, as you know, 80% of software are coded from India and 90% by Indians. So no one can compete with us. Our cost is very, very low compared to the cheapest geography in the world. So I think there is a golden phase of BPO industry which will convert to digitization and automation and AI and all in next 10 years. And we are trying to play that theme through Firstsource. Now you may ask why not at 40 and why at 140 we are initiating, because it takes 12 to 18 months or sometimes more to do complete research on the company, and we are playing that theme through Firstsource. We have done all our qualitative research which we can do on this company. Second thing which we are trying to play is on the hyperscaler side and digital side, which we are trying to play through Birlasoft. So in Birlasoft again, they have partnerships and alliances with all the major hyperscalers now in place in the world. Secondly, the biggest disadvantage which people were calling till now was the ERP, because they took over the KPIT ERP piece, which was consistently declining and been a drag. But now when I talk to technologists across the globe, they are saying that whoever has the control on the ERP, that is the guy who is going to get all the deals, all the benefits of cloud as well. So I think what was negative for them, that has turned positive. So we are trying to play that hyperscaler and digital theme through Birlasoft. And the third big theme is again digital and fintech disruption, which we are trying to play through Coforge, because Coforge is working with a lot of fintech disruptors in the BFS space, which is although not very big right now. And in the insurance, they have an excellent platform and they have very good products. So we are trying to play that. And I think in case of Coforge, there is a huge value for the insurance platform of maybe 800 million to $1 billion or maybe more. And if we exclude that, the stock is extremely reasonably priced given the growth parameters. Now I will tell you what is our framework. These are the themes on the industry side. The framework which we follow is, we have 5 golden rules to initiate on any company. First, we the CEO.
Sandip, just sorry, apologies. Prashant here. So I understood Coforge means, I think it's a well understood story. There is Firstsource also. Birlasoft, sorry, what is the, you said it's a play on what? I couldn't quite understand.
Digital and hyperscalers. We are trying to capture the hyperscaler growth through them. So all these partnerships and alliances which they are doing on the hyperscaler side.
Hyperscalers, okay. You mean,
yeah,
they're scaling up the digital business.
No, I'm talking about AWS and Microsoft Azure and all those cloud play.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
go on. No, just a little bit more color in terms of what they do will help Birlasoft. Yeah.
So see, basically, they are into alliance with on all the fronts with Microsoft, Azure, and also with AWS. Also, they are working. So they are going to implement in some of the cases the cloud or the implementation part of cloud with them, and in some of the cases because they have the control of the core ERP like SAP and JD Edwards and Oracle, and when they are launching their versions, they will kind of partnership with them to do that. So it is basically go-to-market strategy, which most of the IT companies says on the alliances side, which they are trying to do. So I'm playing that thing through them. I can play that thing through other players, but they are very expensive to play. And this is a much reasonably priced story to play that thing.
Right. Sorry, go on. You were saying, I mean, when you initiate...
I just wanted to share the framework, while we choose company, because that was a question Rima asked. So we have golden rules of turnaround, which we have, made in last 10 years, 12 years, and before that, my own entrepreneurial experience of technology company. One thing is that a new CEO should come from a large company who knows, because this is B2B business, so he should know few large clients, because that is what changes everything for you. Secondly, what is a tail account for a large company could be a very big account for a mid-cap company. So there is a big delta which comes. Second, he should also be able to influence very big senior people from large companies and bring them on board, because you need senior people to get large clients, foot into large clients, and, to negotiate at the last moment and all those things. So you need fearless people. I call Tiger in my report to those kind of people. Third thing which you need to do is that, you have to basically prefer meritocracy over, democracy, I would say, in the organization. That is, you have to disproportionately reward people who are doing well and who are performing well. Number 4, you have to increase the commissions and sizes in deals, and you have to also bring in large deal consultants, because they move the needle very quickly for you. And number 5, you have to do cleanup of lot of tail accounts, because unless you remove the tail accounts and do cleanup, you will not be able to focus on the large clients and milk them. And finally, you also have to keep on building new avenues and verticals of growth, micro verticals. And if you see this same 5 points, we have seen, we have tick marked when we covered Mindtree, LTI and LTTS 2 years back. And now all these points are getting tick marked in these 3 companies, along with this underlying industry theme which we are trying to play. So I think it is a very good way to look at both the industry perspective and the company perspective.
Okay, Sandip, thank you very much for joining in. Another day, I wanted to get your views in on Wipro. That's been one outperformer ever since it came out with its numbers. Just this year, Wipro is up 40% versus TCS and Infy, which is up 10%. What a move that has been. By the way, some important flashes which you can see on your screen. This is on strategic divestment. Sources say the government may look at 10 new PSUs for privatization and stake sale. We'll try and get you more details on that story. For now, it's time for a short break.